want you to see in my eyes how sorry I am for the comments that I made yesterday. I know that it hurt many people, especially friends, teammates, former teammates, loved ones, people that I care and respect deeply. That was never my intention. I wish I would have laid out what was on my heart in regards to the George Floyd murder, Ahmaud Arbery, the years and years of social injustice, police brutality, and the need for so much reform and change in regards to legislation and so many other things to bring equality to our Black communities. I am sorry, and I will do better, and I will be part of the solution, and I am your ally.
This is Sports News Stream, where we provide the latest and most updated sports news available. Please, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you can be informed and notified of our latest content that we upload. And if you're already a subscriber, appreciate the love and support, and hit that like button and leave a comment. We reply to all comments. What's going on, everybody? Vernon F. Miller of Sports News Stream. And, hey, let's get right into it. I'm pretty sure all have seen all have heard the comments of Drew Brees, as well as the apology about the comments that he made earlier on this week. Last week. Hey, you know what? At the end of the day, it is what it is when it comes to some people. In my opinion, I don't think Drew Brees is apologizing because he wants to. I think Drew Brees is apologizing because he feels he has to. I mean, let's think about it. You play quarterback in the NFL. And not only do you play quarterback in the NFL, you play quarterback for a very demanding city. And for you to play quarterback for a very demanding city and play it at the level you're playing it, statistically, you'll probably go down as one of the greatest quarterbacks of all times. And you've made a lot of money. I mean, you're making about $25 million. You've been making $25 million a year for the last few years. Probably at an age when you should have been, at the very least, thinking about retiring. But because of who you are, the image that you have, the patriotic views that you're aligned with, you're able to still get that money just on who you are. And because of who you are, no one's really questioning or had a problem with it. And I think sometimes, when some people are at a certain level for a certain amount, for a certain period of time, that inflates their head to the point of where they can say or do just about anything, and any and all are supposed to be okay with it. Well, that's not really the case, especially in a matter like this. What's going on with society. You clearly dropped the ball on this one, Drew Brees. Clearly. I believe there was a question about you being asked if certain NFL players were to start back kneeling again during the national anthem. And your response was pretty much you wouldn't agree with anyone disrespecting the national anthem or the United States flag. And for the life of me, I don't understand why you don't understand that's not the mission here. You're smart enough to know that. You are. You're smart enough to know that. This has nothing to do with the flag. This has nothing to do with any type of military force or the United States military of any kind. This is a movement against the social injustices that are being committed against people of color, and particularly blacks. Period. It has nothing to do with the patriotic symbolism or whatever you want to call it in the United States. I was listening to Charles Barkley respond to all of this that's going on with Drew Brees, and he said that the media and a lot of individuals are going overkill. They're going in for the kill. They're overkilling it and things. I disagree. I think at some point, there has to be individuals out here checking and chin checking a lot of these individuals or these people that feel they can come out their neck and just say anything they want to say. No, there has to be gatekeepers to let individuals know, like a Drew Brees, hey, you can't say that. You can't say it. Or here's why you shouldn't say it. Here's why we're not going to tolerate it. Drew Brees knows better. He plays in New Orleans, 75% black, the city. He plays for the New Orleans Saints. At the very least, 65 to 70% of those football players on that team are black. You're throwing to Michael Thomas, arguably, probably the best wide receiver in the game right now. You can't be serious. No, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. No one's disputing what your grandfathers have done for this country in the wars that they served. No one's disputing that. I'm pretty sure there are some black teammates that you play with, and their grandparents or fathers or whoever have done the same thing. It's not about that at all. So, that being said, the main question is, can Drew Brees come back from this? Hell no. It's a wrap for Drew Brees. It's a wrap. Can you imagine him lining up with his comrades on the football field, his offensive line on the football field? At least 2 or 3 of those individuals are blacks that's protecting him. How you think that's going to work? How you think that's going to go? But let's just say they play their part. What about those linebackers and those defensive ends that he's going against, and those cornerbacks and and things of that nature? How do you think that's going to go when they get the actual opportunity to hit Drew Brees? You don't think they're going to put a little bit of a shoulder in on that now? I mean, Drew Brees was pretty much the poster boy for the NFL. And now it's to the point where, every time somebody sees Drew Brees, they're going to think about those comments. Fine, we could deal with the apology. I don't believe the apology. I believe Drew Brees spoke from the heart when he first made the statement he made. He was adamant about what he would never do and what he won't accept. Anything after that, that falls on deaf ears. I think very few people actually, believe him when he's talking about apologizing. Because my thing is, if the first statement you made, if you were adamant about what you wouldn't do, then that should have followed up with, however, I feel this, I feel that, I support this, I support that, blase, 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 for the black community, Black Lives Matter. I have teammates that I play with. I definitely feel for them, and I'm willing to do whatever I have to do or can do to help them or be a part of this cause, this crusade, because of whatever. Now, that wasn't said. That wasn't said at all. So now you got to go back to the drawing table. You got to sit down with your peoples. You got to sit down with your team, your agent, and everything, and do damage control, PR control, public relations, and everything of that nature. I don't know. I don't see him coming back from this. I really don't. But hey, I could be wrong. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Definitely appreciate all the love and support. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hey, give me your opinion. Do you think I'm over the top? Do you think I'm, over exaggerating, or do you agree with me? Do you believe this is pretty much it for Drew Brees? Thanks for all the love and support. We're on to the next one.